Today on the channel, we're hunting monsters, or unboxing them, as we got the monster among men. We got Elite WWE Series 105, Braun Strowman.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite Series 105 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, what is old is new again with the monster among men, Braun Strowman. But for all your Braun Strowman wrestling figure needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Braun Strowman, no stranger to the Elite line. We were getting Braun overload for quite some time. Of course, then he left the WWE. Recently came back 9 months ago, 10 months ago. What is time once again? Now he is on the injured shelf. He's out. We'll see when he does return. But he is returning to the Elite line, as we can see right here in Series 105. And of course, Braun former figures just really felt like a lot of the same. Sometimes he'd come with a big like cello. Sometimes he'd come with a shirt. Sometimes he wouldn't come with a shirt. That was kind of really the long and short of it in a lot of ways. But this one feels a little bit different. We'll see what happens when we get out of the package here. But let's see what old Braun Strowman's up to. There's a little glamour shot of Braun looking good. Elite, WWE, True Effects on the top. Big window? Not anymore. Now it's a little window box, as we do know at the changeover, starting with Series 105. WWE logo right there looking good. Series 105, there's Braun. No hair, don't care. He's got the beard. That's what he's got going on. Fear the beard, Elite logo but down low. Certified authentic Braun Strowman merchandise. Elite logo up top, Braun Strowman. Then on the back, of course, got that big cross-sell down low. We're unboxing all these on the channel, so make sure you do subscribe, check out all the videos, and then at the very end, going to rank the entire way from my least favorite to my favorite, and we will unbox the Chase Carmelo Anthony, so be ready for that. Braun on the back, got the tail of the tape, you got the blurb, got all the fun. Let's see what it says about our old friend, Braun Strowman. From Sherrilsford, North Carolina. Okay, never been there. I'm sure it's absolutely beautiful. Is it close to Charlotte? I don't know. I could look on a map if I wanted to. I think he lives in Wisconsin now, though. Dangerously close to me. Dangerously close. Height 6'8". I know another 6'8"er. He's on the channel from time to time. That would be my dad. Who are we putting in the money on? My dad versus Braun Strowman. Who's going to win that match? That's the key. My dad's got quickness back in the day. Same height. Braun's got it maybe in the muscle department, but he might be too muscular. I don't know. It's a pick-em, really, at the end of the day. So shout out to Braun Strowman. Shout out to my dad. There you go. Weight 385 pounds. Finisher, that dreaded running power slam. Haven't seen anything like that since the Warlord back in the day. Oh, watch out. But it does say, the monster of all monsters. Very Halloween edition here. Return to WWE with a familiar message for the entire locker room. Get out of my way, or you're going to get these hands. Oh my gosh, watch out. Those are some big hands. I don't want any part of them. Career highlights, Universal Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Raw Tag Team Champion. Him and Nicholas, quite the tag team. Can't wait for that Nicholas Build-A-Figure. That's going to be an all-timer. See you later, goodbye. See you. Oh my gosh, that almost went south in a hurry. See you later. And then we got the plastic prison looking good. Old Braun doing Braun things. Look at those red pants. Oh, those are a fashion plate. Give me the red pants. Give me all the red pants. I'm here for red shoes and I'm here for red pants. So I like the color. I like the change up here on old Braun. Pulling it out. Popping them out. One thing I will say, I've mentioned it for some of these other ones, it seems the new plastic they're using is very brittle. So you got to be careful because it will give you sharp edges. But it is very brittle, very much smaller, looser plastic than we're accustomed to. See you later, goodbye. So it is what it is. I don't know if anybody really cares about the plastic, but we're a very thorough channel, We're going to see what kind of plastic that is. We're going to take it under the microscope. There you go. But Braun, he didn't come to mess around. He's got 2 fists of fury on him, and then we get 2 gripping hands for him. So as usual, choose your own hand adventure on old Braun Strowman. And the first thing I notice here is these hands are very small. He needs those big giant hands. He's got these little guy hands. It looks a little bit strange. I gotta be honest, very, very strange in the hand department there. He needs the bigger hands. I think Lesnar's got the gloved hands. Maybe his big show hands, probably, but definitely needs bigger hands on Braun Strowman. There's no doubt about that right there. We do got the tattoo work going on his shoulders there, and you got him on the arm and all that kind of stuff. Looking good here. All kinds of stuff. He's country strong. You know how I know that? It says it right on his tattoo. He's country strong. There you go. He does got black wrist tape there, of course. Of course, arms do go all the way around for us. You do get the bicep cut. Very tight bicep cut. Do got that going on. We do got the double jointed, pinless elbows. That's some newness. I like that. Hands back forth, side to side. Those little baby hands, though. Gonna give Samoa Joe a run for his money in the latest AEW Target exclusive for Samoa Joe. Head back forth, side to side. Head removable, of course. Waist articulation. You do get the ab crunch. Big old Braun Strowman splits if he needs them. You do get the thigh cut. Double jointed knees. I'm here for that. Pinless as well. Boot cut, ankles, a little side to side, a little up and down. Usual mattel articulation there. So far I don't mind this, as we've had a lot of bronze, as I mentioned earlier, but this feels at least different. The red pants, the black boots, the green shirt that says Monster of All Monsters on it. Very cool looking there. Of course, it is just a Velcro shirt, so you just remove it like any other Velcro shirt like so. Pull that off. We're undressing Braun. Oh my gosh, we're getting down to a party here, and he just looks like a big freight train like this. Holy cow, he is not messing around. Of course, Braun did chisel himself up a little bit. He lost some weight, of course, slimmed down a little. He's got some of that going on here. So how about that? You know, there's so many Braun Strowman figures. We could almost do a Braun Strowman top 10. We probably could if you throw in some of the basic figures. It's wild how many figures he's got over the years. Of course, he should fit on a ringside collectible stand. I don't know why he wouldn't want to do that. Usually they do, as we do know, and he does fit perfectly right there. You got more tattoos on his back when you take that shirt off. But it does look like Braun. This is probably the best Braun Strowman so far, as the head sculpt on this looks really good. You got the big bushy beard, of course the bald head. Very strange on the back of the head. I guess that's supposed to be like kind of like a 5 o'clock shadow on the back of his hair. I'm not exactly sure, but it almost looks like somebody got some spray paint and gave him almost a mohawk in gray there. So that is a little strange looking. But besides that, there's no doubt about it. It's Braun Strowman. Almost kind of looks like he's looking up, too. Maybe that's just mine. I'm not sure. And then I did forget to mention on these red pants, he's got a black belt, and then he's got some shredded in the knee. He was a skating, I think, is what he was doing. He was like a young skater boy. Who knows? That's Emma's favorite song. She plays it all the time. My daughter, Emma, of course. She is 9 years old, but she loves herself some Skater Boy. Who knew? Who knew she loved Avril Lavigne so much? Good friend of the channel, Jeff George, he loves some Avril Lavigne. He might have played guitar with her for a while, of course, as we do know. But he got some shreds there in the jeans, looking pretty good for a Braun Strowman. Of course, like I said, we've had Braun Strowman in the past. How about this? That's quite the yin and yang of the looks of Braun Strowman. You got the muscled up, the kind of larger one over here. Long hair, long ponytail, bigger, bushier beard, camouflage going on. Then you got the straight up red over on this side. So the tale of two Braun Strowmans. But you know what? I love a good big figure. I like tattoos, even though there's a few of them here. I like the red colorful pants. Gotta say, this figure's a lot better than I went in thinking it would be. I thought it would be kind of a little bit more of the same old Braun Strowman song and dance. No issues with this one. I am here for this. At the end of the day, it looks pretty good if you ask me. So Braun Strowman, dare I say, could be a must-have pickup. It just depends on you. But I guess at the end of the day, what do you think? Is this a must-have pickup? Is this a long game? Are you Braun Strowman'd out even with his absence and a little stop in figures for a while? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day on both YouTube channels, so make sure you do subscribe. And of course, Patreon, early access to both YouTube channels. And of course, Patreon, the best way to support this very YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel over there at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for the mighty Braun Strowman, the monster among men, and Halloween too, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.